Stephanie Mielke here, aka Keto Mom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the Keto Mom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Mielke, and welcome to the Keto Mom Secrets podcast. Hello, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and we are diving into the mindset morning, helping you with your mindset in the mornings, and actually I have quite a lot of thoughts for you today. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? Our week is filled with the fair. So if you've been watching our stories, we've been at the fair all week. We're going back in a couple of hours. It's been so fun. And my husband said to me today, he goes, hey, why don't you walk around the fair and share all of the fair foods that are better options for people to eat at the fair? And I said, there really isn't great options at the fair. It's a turkey leg, or there is Euro meat if you weren't going to get the wrap. I said, I'll walk around the fair and show them all of the food at the fair. Oh, a shish kebab. So we've got turkey legs, shish kebabs, and Euro meat without the wrap. There's your fair food that I'm sharing with you. The fair food is not very great. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, so a couple things before we dive into some mindset, which if you're brand new, I'd love to get to know you. So post a new below. If you're just tuning in, I like to talk about what you're reading, what you're learning about, how are you thinking. Your thinking really determines your actions. Where you're at in life today really is a result of your mindset. And so I'll talk a lot about that now. And in the afternoons, we go over keto tips and tricks, although we have been at the fair, so I have not done a live. So I chose a winner today for ketones. So anybody who has shared the videos in the last couple days, if you press the share button, your name goes into a drawing. Today's winner is Brittany Jade. And normally she pops on live, so I might see her. Brittany Jade, you're going to get some ketones. I need your address. Congratulations. Also, we have a free event. So it's a free Zoom, it's an online event, and it's called Keto Academy. So if you want to know more about ketones, why I drink them, the science behind ketones and the keto diet, if you want that free event, just post KK, 2 Ks, stands for Keto Academy. If you want that, I'll send it to you. And it's 2 evenings. It's the 21st and 22nd, and you can pop on and listen to some incredible science. Some of it you might be like, it's way over my head, but in general, it's a really incredible free virtual event. So if you want that, I'd love to get that to you. In general, yesterday, I talked about the power of small steps. And in general, I also talked about things being boring. Like if your goal is to hit a goal, if you have a goal to hit, I really have been talking about being committed to the process. If you're committed to the process, you'll hit the goal. And my husband and I are writing a book, and the book is called Awareness Revolution. And so this next chapter is really about, we call it Unbracing the Unsexy. And it's things that you've probably heard. It's things like consistency. We talk more about discipline. We really dive into, I'm going to go get the actual verbiage for you. We talk about consistency. We talk about celebrating yourself. Most people don't celebrate till they get to the end result. So like you're not celebrating till you hit the goal of the 50 pounds of fat loss, when every single day you should be celebrating the process. We really dove into patience, because patience is a virtue. You didn't get here overnight. You're not going to get there overnight. So as you are pursuing a goal in any area of your life, and you're embracing the process and you're committed to the process every day, when you get to the end of your day, my goal is to celebrate. So let me ask you this question. What is something that you can celebrate already this morning, or even yesterday? If you're like, yesterday I did so great, I went to the gym. Did you celebrate yourself? Yesterday I said no to the fair food. Did you celebrate yourself? Yesterday I read 10 pages of a book. I'm working on my mindset. I'm working on not being so negative. Did you celebrate yourself? And so that's really the basis of the rest of this chapter. We talk about practicing gratitude and consistency, patience, and gratitude. It's things that you probably know. It's just putting them into practice. I was sitting here thinking this morning. I was thinking about how we had an instance at the fair. And in general, let's just say a teenager being super rude with their words towards one of my teenagers. And I was thinking how often, well, this is just a thought. If you have children, my thought for you today is this. I want you to ask yourself, are you taking your children with you on the goals that you're achieving, but also are you having conversations with your teenagers? Are you encouraging them to be a good person? Are you talking about kindness? And I don't just mean the situation that happened with one of our daughters, but in general. If you're going after something in your own life, a goal, a health goal, financial goals, here's a thought for you today. Are you teaching your children to do the same? Oftentimes people ask me, are your kids keto? And I say, no. Like we don't shy away from conversations in our homes. We talk a lot about finances. We talk a lot about food, not to give them a complex, but if you can set your kids up for success today and help them understand the things that you're challenged with today, you can set your kids up for success and they can start here. Like you started here and you had to learn. You're figuring out your diet. You're figuring out how to get healthy. What if they could be here, right? In any area of their life, in their kindness area. Let me tell you, I sit back and I listen to some of these kids talk with their words and I'm like, oh my goodness, you need a spanking. I don't want to talk about that. But in general, I just want you, if you are a parent, and here's a thought for today, take your kids with you. Encourage them in healthy habits. Like go for walks with them. Go play basketball. Talk to them about how it's so important to move their body. Why do you drink water? Why are you focused on eating healthy? Not because mom and dad are fat, but because you want to get healthy, right? Watch your words. Take your kids with you on the journey, on any journey. Specifically the children at the fair, the teenagers that are a little rude. Some of them need a little coaching on kindness. So it was just a thought I had for today. How are you going to hit your goals? Patience, consistency, discipline, celebrating yourself every day, committed to the process, not just the goal. You will get there over time. So, all right, that was a whole bunch of random stuff that I shared with you. Brittany Jade, I just saw that you hopped on. You're the winner of the ketones today. So your name was picked. If you want your name to go into the next drawing, just press the share button, share the video. Otherwise, this Keto Mom page is to help you with mindset in the mornings, thoughts for the day. This chapter really is just the same chapter that I had yesterday. We talked about how the things that you're doing might seem boring. They might seem unsexy. They might seem like, oh, I'm eating the same things. I'm doing the same things. Yes, you have to do that consistency over time. You have to if you want to hit your goals. And in general, Brittany asked me a question. Keto kick versus the rad line. I thought I answered you. Brittany, I'll send you a message. Okay. I'll send you a message. She's so excited. I'll send you a message, Britt. You're going to get some ketones, Britt. Actually, Brittany, send me a message one more time so it pops up to the top, and I just need your address. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Your presence matters. If you're focused, I like to give people 7 steps, 7 habits. You can work these small habits one at a time. And if I'm coaching you one-on-one, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, what are you drinking? Well, actually, we talk about your mindset first. So if there's 7 things I'm going to have you focus on. Number 1 is mindset. Number 2, we're going to talk about how much water you're drinking. Number 3, I am going to talk to you about ketones. They're incredible. They're an incredible tool. They help me every single day. Number 4, we're going to focus on your food, making better choices, not crazy strict keto. A majority of people aren't actually doing keto and they actually don't do it right. Low carb, I think, is great. High protein. Number 5, we talk about moving your body. So like, what does that look like going for walks, going to a gym, going to a class? Number 6, we dive into intermittent fasting, which I think is super important and so incredibly helpful. And number 7 is celebrating you every single day of those things that you do, because if you wait to celebrate till the end, you're going to quit. So it's really doing these little habits every single day to get you to where you want to go. So here's what I need to know. What questions do you have? Anything. Do you have a keto question, a low carb question, a food question, a health question? I would love to see some questions below so I can come back on later, because maybe I'm missing it and I don't know what questions you have. And I'll come on and do a Q&A of the questions that you have. Or I can just do some basic general questions. But ask your questions below. Thank you for tuning in. Congratulations, Brittany. Sign up for the free Keto Academy. It's all science, all research about ketones and the keto diet. So that's free for you. If you want more information, post KK below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.